Welcome back, everybody, to the Las Vegas Raiders franchise. There's 2 weeks left here in the season, taking on the 6-9 Los Angeles Chargers. Right now, sitting at 15-0, undefeated season rolling. But you know what? That Week 18 matchup against the Ravens could be undefeated against undefeated. But we got to get through the Chargers first. You can't take these teams lightly. Obviously, this Chargers team pretty much out of the playoffs, but they're going to want to knock us off. That's for sure. And with the two undefeateds, I mean, we're 15-0 and right now the 2 seed. Crazy to think about. I mean, we could go to the last game of the season, possibly lose to the Ravens, and have to play the first weekend of the playoffs, the wild card weekend. That is wild stuff to think about. But you can see the playoff matchups right there. Right now, the Dolphins have the 7 seed. You got the Bengals at the 6 seed, Chiefs at number 5. But you can see Dolphins 8-7 right there, the last. Broncos at 8-7. Jags and Colts also at 8-7, with the Patriots right behind them at 7-8. So they have a chance. Now, the Chargers, yeah, I mean, they could possibly win the next 2 games, hope they get a ton of help, and then, sneak into the playoffs. So right now, I'm just not seeing that. I think there's too many teams in front of them. You're expecting a lot of stuff to happen and really go your way, so I just don't think that's going to happen. Now, Jalen Waddle last week, superstar X Factor. What a season he has had. It has been unbelievable. We put up the ankle breaker. Now, that's what he was put on there. You know what? I'm just going to stick with it. I think that's perfectly fine, but head out to LA, team we saw just a few weeks ago taking on this Chargers team once again, and right now, yeah, this is it for them. They lose, they're definitely cooked for sure. That is it. But right now, can you stop us? I don't know. I mean, we're on a roll. You can see down below the Ravens won, so pressure's on us to keep up this possible game of almost a century in the final week of the season. You have 2 undefeated teams going at it. Man, that's like college football stuff. That's last matchup between Ohio State and Michigan, both undefeated, one going to the national championship type deal. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get out of here, healthy, get the victory. Let's get this one going, as Max Sampson's going to keep the ball first, and he will be up to around the 44-yard line and a first down. And obviously another storyline in this game is Jalen Jenkins. I believe he needs 3 rushing touchdowns. 3 rushing touchdowns, and he breaks LaDainian Tomlinson's record. So we go down the field. There's Jalen Waddle, new X Factor, and Waddle is down to the 19-yard line and a first down. But yeah, Jenkins, if he gets 3 rushing touchdowns, which he's had over 4 twice this year, so it is a possibility. But if he scores 3, there you go. He breaks Tomlinson's record. Tomlinson obviously broke that record with the Chargers. Obviously a Hall of Fame career with the Chargers. One of the better running backs I would think of all time. So have a chance here. 3rd and 1. RPO action. Kohler with the grab. He's got a first down to the 8, and that's going to give us 1st and goal now. So 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. When you get these touchdowns with Jenkins, but Kenneth Murray saying, I don't think so here, makes the stop at the 6-yard line. If you remember the last last year? He had like a 20-tackle game against us. So Kenneth Murray all over the place. 3rd and goal. Sampson looking over the middle. Joseph Good with the grab, and he is going to be short. Colton Miller holding his elbow there, a little bit shaken up. Do we go for this on 4th down? That's what we're going to do. 4th and goal. Sampson looking, pressure in his face, ball is loose, and the Chargers defense gets a stop. Turnover on downs, goal line stand. So a little bit of life here early on for this Chargers, a little bit of confidence rolling to now bring on their offense. You got DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Handoff going nowhere. Christian Harris is there. And that is going to be a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13. Back to throw, Herbert firing. This one's going to be completed or incomplete. It's completed. I don't know if that was a catch. Did he hold on to it long enough? They're going to say yes. We're not going to challenge or anything. As Herbert fires it, that's going to be caught. Another Chargers first down. So the Chargers getting out of that bad field position. Herbert looking so far so good here early on, but a 2nd and 16. The handoff to Swift again, and Christian Harris again says, I don't think so. Swift going nowhere. Justin Herbert's like, can I get some better play calling here? 3rd and 16. Back to throw. Looking, has some time. Over the middle, and his receiver can't hang on to it. Sensed Carlos Hurts. He has a nice hit on the receiver. Wouldn't have probably got the first down anyway, but it would have been close enough to maybe possibly thinking about going for it, but incomplete. Chargers punt. But they do flip the field, but really in one play, we find Jalen Waddle down the field, first down up to the 43-yard line. Now, not to get a little off topic right here for a moment, but how about the NFL free agency so far? Wow. Running backs just going off the board. Saquon Barkley going to a division rival Eagles, getting into it with Tiki Barber. I believe the Brian Burns deal, I think that's close to being official. He's going to the Giants. I mean, it is crazy what is happening right now. Free agency's firing off. Tell me what you think below. What do you guys think of the free agency? What do you think any other big deals are going to get done? I mean, as I'm recording this and as I'm doing this, I'm sure there's a deal about to go down. So constantly checking the NFL news every 10 minutes because stuff is breaking. It's been pretty crazy so far. But a 2nd and 16 and Max Sampson gets absolutely just destroyed there in the backfield. Already the 3rd sack for this Chargers defense. So a 3rd and 23. Got to be careful with the ball here. Sampson just rolling out. Bosa chasing him down. Sampson just going to throw it away. Incomplete. Settle for about a 49-yard field goal attempt. So here comes Daniel Carlson. Hasn't missed in 4 years. Kick is up, and it is good. So 3-0 lead. Now, first play here for the Chargers on this drive. They hand off to DeAndre Swift. He cuts back. He has a really nice run. And that is going to be a first down all the way down to the 1-yard line. A great start to the drive for the Chargers. And they're playing tough. They're playing really well. But it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10. Herbert back to throw. Crosby in his face. And Max Crosby's going to bring him down for the sack. Back to the 41. So what do you do? Wow, the score down below. I just saw that. Cincinnati beat Chicago 52-0. So a 58-yard field goal. I believe that's Kaimi Fairbairn, and the kick is up, and it is no good. So with that, we're going to get some really good field position here. 2nd and 9, play action, look out, Simpson, and he just gets rid of the ball. Kenneth Murray was right there. Man, he is an absolute beast out there. 3rd and 9. Sampson to throw. Looking, and a perfect throw to Waddle. Good luck catching him. See you later. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. I believe they had Murray on him. That's not what you want. It might have been zone coverage, but what a perfect throw. Yeah, Kenneth Murray running with Jalen Waddle. I don't know what you're doing there. Safety not really over there, and that's easy. Pitch, catch, touchdown. Jalen Waddle, unreal, having an unbelievable season. Just shining here with this franchise. So you go outside. Oh, that's caught. Patterson overruns it. And that is a first down to the 44. It's still only a 10-0 game right now. So still a competitive game. Chargers have moved the ball. Herbert back to throw. Looking, goes to the flat row. Quick to the outside. Looks like that should be enough for another first down. Look out. Christian Harrison almost running into the coaches there. But the Chargers moving it. Getting into Raider territory. Oh, this is a big completion down the field. Caught first down up to the 23. Gain of 22. So McCann is just killing us right now. He has been the main target here for Justin Herbert. And a 3rd down and 3. They can run or pass here, possibly go for it. Over the middle. And a nice hit there by Christian Harris. Knocks the ball away from McCann. That's going to be incomplete. And the Chargers are going to settle for 3 here. Get some points on the board. Get this back to a 1-score game. Kick is up. It is good. So the Chargers, nice drive. 10-3. Halfway here through this second quarter. Go to Jalen Jenkins. Getting some really good blocks on the outside. Colt Miller back from injury. You got to get a little bit. Try to slow up a little bit, Jenkins. But try to get out there. Get that block. If you make that last block there, that's probably a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Sampson looking. Just nothing there. Ball is loose. It's picked up. Give credit right now to this Chargers defense. They are playing really, really well. Making these tough 3rd downs here. 3rd down and 10. We have a lineman down on the ground as they're going to fire it to Waddle, and he's going to be just short of the first. So 4th and 2 from our own 48. Yeah, well, we're going to punt. Just going to punt the ball, trust in the defense. Don't give the Chargers any more momentum. Make them drive the field here. Make them make some really good plays. As there's McCann again with another catch. And that is up to the 14 and a 3rd down and 8. Herbert to throw. Looking quick over the middle. Caught! 1st down, Chargers. So, I mean, they're hanging around right now. They really are. You know, it's tough getting them off the field. They're at least making these drives interesting. As a quick throw, that's not going to work out, as Owe is shaken up on the play, but it's going to bring up now another 3rd down and long. We really haven't got any pressure on them there. It's a screen pass. Swift has got it, but a great play on the outside by Christian Harris, fighting off a block, makes the tackle, and makes it a punt where that probably should have been a 1st down. And Sampson going up top for Waddle. That's going to fall incomplete. Had him there, but overthrows him. They're bringing some heat. 3rd down and 4. Let's see if they bring it again. This time drop with just 4. Sampson fires. Has likely catch. 1st down. That is a perfect throw. Right in that zone. Nice throw. You know, let this clock run a little bit. Don't want to get stopped here and have the Chargers have plenty of time. They bring heat again. Sampson rolling out, fires across his body. There is likely for the grab and a 1st down. So nice job picking up that blitz. They brought it. We're going to hurry this one up here. Obviously, with just one more timeout left. 20 seconds and rolling here. We're right about in field goal range as Sampson looking, and he's going to be brought down. We have to use our last timeout. Just couldn't escape the pocket there. So, got to get out of bounds here, and that's exactly what we'll do. Mooney with the grab, gets out of bounds, and with no timeout, 7 seconds, you know what, just bring out Carlson here for the field goal attempt. And the 42-yarder is perfect, right down the middle. It's up, it's good. And we'll go into halftime here with a 13-3 lead. Like I said, give credit to the Chargers. Right now, they got to put a touchdown drive up. I understand that, but they've been playing tough. Just a 10-point deficit at half. We've had the one big play to Waddle, but other than that, their defense has played pretty solid so far, giving us some pressure with 4-man. So, you know, they've been playing tough. Chiefs with a 28-20 win. That loss for the Broncos could be huge. They are right there. They were those teams with that's 8-7. So Denver is going to be in a must-win situation next week and probably get some help. Obviously, the Chiefs are already in. They have clinched a wild card spot. So the Chiefs are in. And here we go into the second half. This is pretty much the season for the Chargers. This is it. You got to win this game next week and get major help. That Denver loss helped them too. 3rd and 3, we're bringing the heat, and Herbert finds his man, but he can't hang on to it. That is a massive drop. Oh, man, that was huge. That is a first and you know, that could have been a touchdown. So here comes Lonnie Mooney. Very dangerous return, man. Cuts it up, has some room. Mooney's going to be brought down. Nice return there up to the 39. You got to watch it. Best return man in the NFL. And look at the first half from Jalen Waddle. I mean, sometimes I even see the yardage, and I'm like, how does he already have like 100 yards receiving? It's ridiculous. As Jenkins with the carry, and obviously Jenkins, we needed 3 touchdowns for the record breaker. It's not looking good right now. Obviously, we'll still have one more game after this to possibly do it, but we need to get him at least maybe tied in this game. We'll see as Jenkins with another good run, and that is a first down over the 40-yard line, trying to get that run game going, try to make these possessions a little bit less, you know, put the pressure on the Chargers offense. 2nd and 10, Sampson back to throw, fires, finds Joseph Good, and Good, one away from a touchdown. He's brought down there by Derwin James at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Best receiver core in football, easily. 1st and goal now from the 5. Hand to Jenkins. Jenkins cuts it up, and he's in for the touchdown. Jalen Jenkins, touchdown number 27 on the season. 1 away from tying, 2 from breaking. There you go. Step closer to, I think, really an MVP season for Jalen Jenkins. We'll have to see when the season plays out, but I think you got to think of it. I mean, in this day and age where running backs, I mean, they just don't get the same amount of carries. And to put up that many touchdowns and maybe be the rushing leader as well, you got to think that's, especially on a team that's unbeaten, man, I don't know. That's got to be an MVP season, I would think, for sure. But who knows? You know, the value of quarterbacks for sure is very high. So 20-3 now the score, but down the field, McCann, the go-to guy for Justin Herbert, wide open, first down to the 28. Chargers really need to answer right back here with a touchdown of their own. On third down, plenty of time to throw, goes to the outside. It's caught, but he's out of bounds, incomplete. So what do they do here? They bring out the field goal unit to put this to a 14-point game. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Chargers right now, they're driving down the field. They just can't convert. They can't put touchdowns up. I mean, give credit to our defense. I mean, our defense is top 3 in the league right now. I think Baltimore has the number 1 defense in the NFL. I think we're number 2. I think we're 2. I think we're the second best defense in the NFL. So, hey, I mean, it's tough against our defense. We're unbelievable, really, in the red zone. So, you know, it happens. But still, to stay in these games, you're going to have to put up touchdowns, not field goals. As we're going to go up top, and that's going to be just incomplete to Waddle. So, Chargers do get a stop. Put the ball back in their offense's hands. But, yeah, they need a touchdown drive here to make this a game again. And that's a great start. Swift gets another block. Swift room to run, and he's up to the 43-yard line in a first down. I mean, he has 74 yards rushing and only 8 attempts. You maybe want to think about getting this guy a little bit more carries, but hey, you know, is what it is, I guess. And just like that, touchdown Chargers. As I said, they needed a touchdown to make this interesting, and we have a game here in could possibly be our first loss of the season. 20-13 is the score. You know, we haven't had many games like this the entire season. It has been really blowout city for most of the season. I know it's said this before. We know it's uninteresting to watch. It's uninteresting to play, to be honest with you. You know, I've tried to deal with, obviously, sliders, but you don't want to make it too unrealistic. You know, obviously, there goes Waddle getting a really nice block from Jenkins, and Waddle with the speed is going to be gone for the touchdown. Jalen Waddle puts us in, and we answer right back. But you need that balance. Our team is far superior than really any team other than maybe than Baltimore in the entire NFL. Like, we're levels above any other team. So no matter what you put the sliders at, you just don't want to make it really, really bad. I mean, it's just the team we've built. It just is what it is. We've talked about CPU team building. It needs major, major work. And, you know, when you get past season number, I say I'm a season number 3. Once you get into season number 3, good luck. It's just, you're going to be a way better team than anybody else. It's easy to manage the cap. You know, guys just don't leave us. We were just talking about free agency today. I mean, guys leave all the time. It happens. You just can't afford everybody. And for here, I think they just need to redo contracts, make it more realistic. It's tough to keep everybody. Even with the cap going up, even in the real life NFL this year went up by like $20-some million. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to keep guys, and I think that's just the adjustment they need. They need to really look at guys like, you know, spots they need filled. Instead of drafting that second quarterback when you don't need one, how about you get a prime offensive lineman or, you know, a corner or safety you need. But as I was going here, the recording kind of screwed up a little bit, and Jalen Jenkins broke off a touchdown run, and Jalen Jenkins, I know it, I didn't see the footage when it was happening, but Jalen Jenkins, as I'm rambling there, just tied the touchdown record for LaDainian Tomlinson. He broke it off for a big-time run. As here's another big-time run from Swift, who is having a heck of a game here. 9 for 114. But right now, as the game, just like that, as I'm rambling, was a 20-13 game, it's a 34-13 game. They're going to try to put this back to a 2-touchdown lead, and they will with the touchdown outside of Quentin Johnston. So the Chargers making it close here. But now they have to get, you got to get a turnover. A 3-and-out would really work. But they got, I would say, a turnover with 5 minutes left. You need multiple possessions. So here is the dangerous Lonnie Mooney. And guess what? Yeah, he's pretty much going to put an end to this game. Lonnie Mooney kills that momentum. Mooney off to the races and gone for the touchdown. That is his third kick return touchdown of the season. I mean, he's going to make a Pro Bowl as a kick return. Hopefully we're not in the Pro Bowl, obviously. You know, if we're in the Pro Bowl, that means we have not made it to the Super Bowl, but he's going to be a Pro Bowler, returner of the year, easily. Nobody's touched him. But just like that, this game has gone from, you know, a complete close game here in this fourth quarter to 41-20, sack by Kenyon Nix. And right now, not looking good for the Chargers, as this is going to put a complete stamper on their season. 3rd down and 7, obviously going to be in 4-down territory. Crosby chasing after Herbert, and he brings them down. So they're going to hurry this one up here in a 4th and 17. I'm not sure why you hurry this up. This is kind of take your time, and because you get that incomplete pass, and that's your ball game. So that will do it. 41-20 is going to be your final. It was close there for a while, but in the fourth quarter, 44-20 is going to be your final. We had a field goal, but we just pretty much took over in the final half of the game. 334 passing for Sampson, 2 touchdowns. Jenkins, I wish we would have saw that second touchdown. I should have went back and got the replay, but I did not. 2 touchdowns, ties the record. Waddle with this, just a clean 178. It's ridiculous. 2 touchdowns. He averaged almost 30 a catch. So we remain unbeaten. We go to 16-0 on the game left, and we already saw the Ravens score. They won. They're undefeated. I mean, there's never been a matchup like this in NFL history that I can think of. I mean, obviously, there hasn't been game-wise. There's never been 16-0 teams like facing off against each other. I mean, it just hasn't happened. So this is an insane game. I can't believe that the Ravens won 16-0. I mean, I could believe we did. We're just far ahead of everybody else. But Baltimore is undefeated as well. This is going to be one heck of a matchup. This is going to be crazy. This is for home field advantage. And not only that, just to continue our unbeaten ways. But that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.